Hey guys, I don't know whether you can see me now or not. Oh, that's better. Hey guys, Saturday today, yesterday Paddy's Day, what have you. I just jumping on, I haven't made a video this while. I just making, it's basically guys what I've noticed this last while. I suppose it's within this last 12 months it's been happening is car accidents or car setups. There was one last year in Annaghmakerrick. There was another one, a white one. I showed you the two yokes, there were two white yokes, one alongside the road. There was one in Annaghmakerrick before this last year. Now there has been another one just down the road, a couple of 100 yards down the road, where a car left the road and ended up on its roof in the ditch. Now that's 3 up here in a short while, within 6 months I suppose, and within 6 months of 3 in the north as well. I showed you the first one, the one I seen that was in the middle of the road with the one headlight. That was the first one. We were going through, this is across the border, we were going through Lisnaskea, and there was a car. It had the whole side of it was all damaged. The wing mirror was hanging off, damage to the door, damage to the wing, and all this carry on. Before that, we were down just, I suppose, a couple of miles before Enniskillen. There was a car left the road, went in off onto the verge, onto the grass verge, and hot. I suppose it's a wooden fencing type thing. It was a wooden fencing type thing. But what I couldn't understand about it was that if you drove in off the road and onto the grass and hit the fence, well, your car would be facing in. But it wasn't. You wouldn't be able to turn it on the grass because it was too wet, too mucky. And once your car goes on grass or wet or muck, you can't move it. That's just it. But the car seemed to hit the fence and have turned round and been facing out like this towards the road, where all the damage was facing the traffic going down towards the car. So basically most of the damage was done to the side of the car, which I couldn't understand. But basically what it is, it's vehicle setups. That's what it is. They're all set up based there, so I can see them to either keep me stressed out or keep me in the fight or flight mode. Basically, the first one in Annaghmakerrick, the yoke crashed. I think it was a BMW or it was a BMW Jeep or whatever it was, into the ditch within a couple of minutes. I was only parked up a field, just up in a lay-by, just around the corner. Within a couple of minutes there was some woman there and there was someone else shouting. This is on a wee skittery by road that there'd be no this was at 12:30 at night. And then this woman started shouting, "Oh, he's all right, get him out," and all this. And like, there was no damage. The airbags was off in the car. It was a big Jeep and it had a couple of branches and stuff like that. It was harmless. But there was more shouting, and then the one beep of the horn as well, and the shouting, more or less to stress out, "Oh, let the neighbours know he's here," and all this carry on, and this, basically what it is, vehicle setups. That's what it is. That's 6 now within 12 months that I've seen. So if anybody likes to comment and say how many car accidents or damage or setups or whatever it is they seen within 12 months, you can let me know. But Another thing too is what I get is strangers coming up and asking me questions. Now what I get up towards this is that they're coming up to see what sort of excuse me guys, legitimate. I'm not a gang stalker, it's just me chest. It's coming up asking you questions. Oh, do you know how this is, or do you know how that spot is, or the other place? That's 3 people within this last 2 weeks or so. Like, you don't get that in real life, you know what I'm saying? But this is all it's all, what would I call it? It's all there for a targeted. It's for a targeted individual. It's all the program. It's all the running of the program. These different aspects, the car accidents, these strangers. You don't run into these strangers. People don't. You don't. You might get once in a blue moon someone asks you where such and such is the bus stop. Well, I was in Enniskillen the other night. Can you tell me where the post office is? We were in Monaghan the other day. Can you tell me where GEX is, or whatever these crowd are, whatever they are, Games Exchange or something? Before that, we were somewhere else. Yesterday, I ran into a woman in Super Value. I follow her on TikTok or whatever. A couple of weeks before that, I ran into another woman, which I worked on Falls. This doesn't happen. This is all the program that's run and run and run, all for a targeted individual. The car setups, these people coming up and asking you where this is or that is, it's all part of the program. It's not out of the ordinary. It's like how I knew this on the BMW the night it crashed, right outside where I was parked, just 10 yards from that. So all that has been off and on is accidents or shenanigans or what would you call it? Yeah, exactly, shenanigans or skullduggery, as it was put to me one time. You know, I said to them, what are you at today? Oh, we're doing a bit of skullduggery. Oh, yeah. Now just Google skullduggery and you'll see. But it's all set up, guys, towards a targeted individual. All the car accidents, the damage you see on the cars, the accidents, the ambulance, the fire brigades, the police, the whole siren situation, the whole non-consent sirens, the whole 9 yards, as the fella says. It's all there. And as Gemma O'Doherty says, the false ambulance. Yeah, exactly. Good moment, Gemma. But she might know. I don't know whether she knows about me or not. I don't know. I'm only saying that because I was watching a video, but that's what she said, the false ambulance with the sirens and the false sirens and the whole lot. Which I agree with 100%. But that's it, guys. That's 6 now badly damaged cars within 12 months, or stuck in the ditch, or stuck, you know what I'm saying, down the road here, across the ditch, a car on its roof and stuff like that. I was living in the countryside in the home place for 30 years. I never seen one. There wasn't one yoke that crossed the ditch in an old country road or whatever it was or whatever. Not one within 35 years, or how long I was at home for. Whatever it was, 27, 28, 30 years or whatever at the home place. I was just a wee by road as well. There was never seen an accident. Never seen a yoke crossing the ditch or stuck in the ditch. That's 20, 30 years, like, you know. But all of a sudden now that I'm a targeted individual, I see one every second month or every third month or whatever it is. 6 within 12 months. That's what it is. Either badly damaged, stuck in the ditch, stuck in the middle of the road. And they're all positioned, the cars would all be positioned where I would be able to see the most damage on the car. So therefore it's all positioned towards, you know what I'm saying, you know, an accident. I know an accident, a proper accident, when I see one. I know when there's a fake one, and these is all fake and set up, guys, towards a targeted individual. There's other, of course, I'm still getting the vehicle harassment on the road, cars swerving, lorry swerving, you get the yokes lunging at you, speeding at you, stuff like that there. It's all designed to break your nervous system down, for you to have a nervous breakdown, a mental breakdown, to get you, it's all there just to break you down bit by bit, you know what I'm saying? That's if you let it. But it's not too good of a day today, guys. It's raining a bit down the car here. You can see it there now. But I've a certain car in the car park here with the wing all busted out on it as well. I don't know, that could be genuine, and I'm not saying anything about that there. But the rest of it is all shenanigans and skullduggery and all set up. But this program is, I never seen the likes of it. How far do you go? Do you know what I'm saying? How like, you know, Jesus, they're really pulling out the strokes, like, you know, you know, but sure, of course, they have plenty of vehicles at their disposal. There's plenty of yokes there at their disposal. There's plenty of money at their disposal. There's plenty of thing. As Manta says, you're like a spider caught in a web, you know, and the spider's there. Well, will we eat him today, or will we leave it to tomorrow? And tomorrow comes, well, will we eat him tomorrow, or will we leave it to the next day? You know, so that's the basically we're running the mill out of it. So basically, will we get rid of them today, or will we leave them? Will we get rid of them tomorrow? I know all this, like, but it's this program's very nefarious. It's some bits of it are laughable, you know. Other bits are, you know what I'm saying, like the stage of accidents. Like, you'd want to be brain dead not to see that they're all staged, you know. You'd want to be brain dead to see that these people, meeting these people in the town or whatever, is all staged, you know. But don't think that you're going to run into a person just by accident. You're not, because they're all set up there for you to run into them and get the conversation going with you without, oh, well, Maggie, or well, Mary, or whatever, how are you doing? Long time no see, and how are you keeping, and all this. All this. I think this is all to try and determine your frame of mind, or what frame of mind you're in, whether you're aggressive, whether you're in the right frame of mind, whether you're half mental, full mental, or whatever. But it's like, it's all laughable. It's, you know, that's what it fucking exactly is, laughable. But it's laughable. I can laugh at some of it, they can laugh. It's okay for them. They can fucking go home at the weekends, or they can go home whenever they want, and they have a nice home and a nice family there and a whole lot. They're not put under stress every day of the week or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning. How would you feel you waking up in the morning, you don't know a fuck what's going to happen to you? Whether you're going to be ploughed into with a lorry on the road, whether you're going to be knifed, whether you're going to be fucking shot, whether you're going to be him. Try getting up every morning feeling like that and see how long you'd last. Don't think it'll last too long. But that's what I have to put up with every day, guys. This is all part of the program. It's all set up, as Mata says. It's all a highly sophisticated run, blah-de-blah-blah. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. And it's all planned out for you. It's all the... If I could be one step at them, they are probably 5 steps ahead of me. They know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, the next day, and the day after. It's all planned out, probably a week ahead. Every day is all planned out differently for you, you know. So that's all I can say, guys, at the minute. That's all I know it didn't change much. It's still running. It's still going. The gang stalking is still there. Ireland's in a bit of a state with all the foreign nationals, all these refugees and coming on. I heard what they were at now in their own country was staging shootings at the houses and stuff like that. They'll go and get a gun and fire, get everyone out of the house and fire a few shots through the windows and the doors and that in their own properties at home, then going to the authorities saying that they're under threat, their life is under threat through this here, and that they want to move away, and that's why they're coming abroad. The other simpler way out of it is to get rid of all your documentation and then come to Ireland and say that you're robbed or whatever it was. I don't know. This is the carry on that's going on, and I think there was some refugee hotel or something bumped in England or something there this last couple of days. I think I seen something on the news there. I'm not 100% sure, but slowly but surely there's over 50% of foreign nationals in Monaghan. I think it's 52% at the minute in Monaghan alone. It's slowly building. These is the people that some of them that we know about. What's it about the ones we don't know about, that's in the country, but housing situation, health situation, where are you going to get, they're hardly, the NHS is hardly able to look after their own people, never mind a bunch of refugees, I was in the chemist there the other day. The chemist there was a good few chemists. The people couldn't deal with the people that was in the chemist, and the people in the chemist was walking out. They had enough, they're waiting there too long or whatever, they were walking out. I don't know, the whole thing's gone. It's not better it's getting, it's worse it's getting, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I seen a glimpse of a headline, something about the farmers saying that there could be a food shortage as well. I don't know. This is the thing. But in my outlook is, it's not great. Things is not getting better. They're only getting worse. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I think anyway. Peace out, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.